We can do this!
You must not hurt Harry Potter.
You dirty little monkey! How dare you take a witch's wand? How dare you defy your masters?
Give the Dark Lord...
Hey guys, it is NCSFan001 here, welcoming you to the road to my 472nd Platinum Trophy. You guys already saw what unlocked today's game was. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, an old PS3 game, which actually has a pretty rare Platinum Trophy. It's currently a sub 10% on PSN profiles. It's hovering in the like 9.9% obtained. So it's actually a pretty rare platinum, and I guess I can kind of see why, but it's really not like a hard platinum. It takes longer than it should, but it's still a pretty easy platinum. I mean, it's one of those many easy movie tie-in games that we used to get back on the PS3 that we don't get a whole lot of anymore. So when it comes to the platinum, you're going to get all of these trophies through this one. I know for a fact you're going to get all of those through natural story progression, so just complete the game and you'll get all of those. I believe that this one is a story-related trophy. And then the trophy images as well are not very interesting, as you can see here. They just have numbers and they're colored differently. I mean, can't expect too much effort from this game because the game didn't put a whole lot of effort in either, and we'll talk more about that later. So you have to use every spell in the game. There are a total of 8. And I just want to say that if you're expecting this game to be more like the old Harry Potters, like Chamber of Secrets and, you know, Prisoner of Azkaban and Order of the Phoenix, the really good ones from back in the day, this is a third-person Gears of War clone with gun wands. Angry Joe Show did a review of this game a long time ago, and I rewatched it after getting, or right around getting the Platinum. And his statements on it are really, really accurate. It's literally a third-person shooter with gun wands, where none of the spells really do what they do in the movies or the books. The only one that's accurate is Wingardium Leviosa, because I'm not sure how you could have screwed that one up. Because let me give you the examples of that. Stupefy is a semi-automatic rifle. Impedimenta is a low-powered burst fire rifle. Expulso is a submachine gun. Confringo is a rocket launcher. Expelliarmus is a grenade launcher. Then there were a couple of other ones as well. What are the other two? There's Petrificus Totalis, which is a shotgun, but it doesn't actually kill anyone. It just stuns them for like a short period of time. And Confundo is a sniper rifle that temporarily turns the target to your side. I'm not kidding on any of those weapons descriptions. That's exactly what every one of them are. And yes, it is true, you can sprint through a lot of the levels without really fighting anything. You can't really do it that easily on hard because you do die pretty quickly, but on medium and especially easy you can. You have to use all the potions in the game. There's around 10 of them. There's 4 that you can carry, and then there's other ones that just drop randomly, but this one's pretty much unmissable. Use Confundo on an enemy and have them defeat someone. Very easy once you get the spell. Same thing with that one. Use Protego. Protego does work properly. You just hold it up, it makes a shield. Just use it to deflect some attacks. Then you have to find the collectibles in the game. There are, I want to say something like 42 collectibles in the game that you have to find. The Potter Watch passwords, the Daily Prophet copies, and the copies of the Quibbler are the only collectibles you have to find. There is one other kind of collectible. They're called Deathly Hallows symbols, but you don't have to find those, and I'm not even really sure what they do, but you do not have to find those. There's 10 of them. Then you have to level up. You have to reach level 20. You should get this on at least 2 of your playthroughs, even if you're sprinting past everything. You may not get it on all 3 of your playthroughs if you're really sprinting quickly, but you'll easily get it on your hard difficulty playthrough. Then you have to kill 1,000 total enemies. You will get this by the time you've finished your second playthrough. You'll get it midway through your second playthrough. 1,000 enemies, it carries over, so that's a good thing about it because there are, I think, enough enemies to do it in a single playthrough, but it's a little bit trickier, especially if you're trying to sprint past stuff. Defeat 35 spiders, that's easy enough. 50 quick stuns, not sure exactly what that is, but it's easy. This one is a little harder than I expected it to be. Stealthy Stuns, because there's not really a great guide on what to do. Basically, you have to have Stupefy equipped as your spell. You have to go under the cloak, so under Harry's invisibility cloak, and use R2 when you're right next to an enemy to do a quick, like, instant stun. So basically an instant kill, because you don't actually get to kill anyone and you don't die in this game either. You just mission fail. So that's what you have to do. So keep in mind that it has to have Stupefy equipped. That's something that gives a lot of players trouble. The best place to do this is the Ministry Detention Area level. It's one of the choose your side missions in whatever order section that sucks. Then we have a couple of the online trophies. The game contains 15 challenges that you have to complete. For these two, these are very easy. You just have to score at least 1 star in each of the 15 challenges, which is not a problem at all. You do have to get a 5-star rating on any hard challenge, which is actually really not that hard. I got 2 5-star ratings, I think, on hard challenges. The stealth ones are really easy to get 5 stars on. This is one of the harder trophies in the game now compared to when it used to be, because you have to compare your ranking for a challenge with any friend on your friends list. To be able to compare rankings, you both have to score within the top 1,000 for a specific challenge. Now, when the game came out, this was obviously very easy because there were not as many strategies and not as many people playing. But over time, the leaderboards have gotten clogged up to where the scores have gotten a lot higher, so you do want to be a little bit careful with this one. And once again, these 4 trophies are technically online. They technically require online, so if you really want to pick this game up, then get that stuff done as soon as possible when you get it. It doesn't take long. You can easily do it in like a couple of hours, even the one for comparing your ranking. But just keep that in mind. You just have to get through it quickly so that you don't worry about server shutdowns. And finally, you have to complete the game on easy, medium, and hard. Hard difficulty is not really that bad, and I played through the game. Basically, I did my first playthrough on hard, going for some of the miscellaneous trophies and beating the game. Then my second playthrough was on medium while finding the collectibles. And then my final playthrough was on easy to get the stealthy stuns and just speed run the rest of the game. The stupid thing about this game is it's one of those special games where for some reason the difficulty trophies don't stack. So you have to beat the game 3 times no matter what. It's not that long of a game. You can get through it in like 4 hours, so it's not a long game, but it's still really stupid that you have to do that. I hate when games make you play on all the different difficulties because, frankly, if you can beat the game on the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have to beat the game on the lower difficulties afterward unless you're doing it to clean up trophies. Also, the game has no chapter select, so keep that in mind as well. There's no chapter select. So, level 78, 25%, 19,309 total trophies, 472 platinums, 2,753 golds, 5,107 silvers, 10,977 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you for the next one.